Hello children, today we will start with the topic catalysis, which is to be studied under surface chemistry. Okay, everybody knows what is the meaning of a catalyst, isn't it? Catalyst is what? The substance or the metal or or any other molecule or any other substance which is increasing the rate of a chemical reaction without undergoing any change at the end of the reaction, or which is obtained at the end of the reaction as such, then that is called as that substance is called as a catalyst. So what is a catalyst? Any substance, any metal which increases the rate of the chemical reaction, which does not undergo any change at the end of the reaction, it is obtained as it is, then that substance is called as a catalyst. ठीक है, जैसे very good example of a catalyst is in the Haber's process, that is the preparation of ammonia. You will find that iron is used as the catalyst, but that iron, it does not participate in the reaction. Even though in the intermediate step it may be involved, but at the end of the reaction it is obtained as it is. That kind of a substance is called as a catalyst. Okay. So substance is called as catalyst, and the process in which the catalyst increases the rate of the reaction is called as the catalysis. Okay. The process is called as catalysis. जैसे ये देखो KClO3 potassium chlorate, इसका decomposition it has to take place at very high temperature. But at that high temperature the reaction conditions are very difficult. So if you use a catalyst like MnO2, it can be brought about in a less vigorous condition, and it can get converted into KCl and O2. This is actually the reaction to produce oxygen, isn't it? So decomposition of potassium chlorate to oxygen can be carried out in the presence of a catalyst MnO2. So catalyst is that substance which will increase the rate of the reaction. Okay? Now catalysis, when we say, there are two kind of catalysis. One is called as positive catalysis and other is called as negative catalysis. Positive catalysis is actually the same thing what we call as catalysis. That is the process or the phenomenon in which the catalyst increases or it accelerates the rate of the chemical reaction or accelerates the speed of the reaction. That will be called as the positive catalysis. Okay. Whenever we say catalysis, we mean positive catalysis. Okay. But there are certain phenomena where you find when we use a catalyst, there will be retardation in the rate of the reaction, that is in the speed of the reaction. And that kind of a catalysis process is called as negative catalysis. Okay. So the phenomenon in which the catalyst accelerates the speed of a reaction is called as positive catalysis. Phenomenon in which the catalyst will retard the speed of the reaction, it will be called as negative catalysis. Positive catalysis ka to we have so many examples are there where we find that catalyst is being used to increase the rate of the reaction. So we have learned so many of them. One of them is SO2 with O2 giving you SO3. This reaction occurs in presence of V2O5, that is vanadium pentoxide, in the contact process, or it may occur with NO, nitric oxide, in lead chamber process. Okay. The same reaction, it may occur in presence of NO in lead chamber process. Okay. ये lead chamber process किसके लिए यूज़ होता है? ये SO3 is to be obtained for the production of H2SO4. तो H2SO4 का production दो तरह से हो सकता है, दो processes से हो सकता है. One is the lead chamber process, other is the contact process. ये V2O5 जो है वो कहाँ पे यूज़ होता है? Contact process. Contact process हमने it is there in the P block element chapter, where the contact process is used for the preparation of H2SO4 when we were studying about sulfur dioxide and its properties and the compounds formed by sulfur dioxide. तो वो contact process में V2O5 is used as a catalyst, vanadium pentoxide, and NO which is lead chamber process में the NO is being used, nitric oxide is being used as the catalyst. ठीक है. So this is how you can understand positive catalysis, where the catalyst is accelerating the speed of the reaction. There are reactions in which you find that the substances, it will retard the rate of reaction, like glycerol or acetanilide or phosphoric acid. इनके presence में the decomposition of H2O2 becomes, the speed will become less, and that is what we call as negative catalysis. Another example of negative catalysis is where the chloroform, उसका oxidation process in presence of alcohol, it will be a negative catalysis. Okay, so understood the difference between positive and negative catalysis. Positive catalysis वही होता है जो हम usually जो catalyst या catalysis process जो बोलते हैं, that is positive catalysis. Negative catalysis is where the catalyst is retarding the rate of the chemical reaction or the speed of the reaction. ठीक है. Then coming to two other terms which you should be aware of, which is promoters. Promoters क्या होता है? It increases the activity, of the catalyst. It increases the activity of the catalyst. Okay, it makes the catalyst more efficient. जैसे Fe का promoter होगा molybdenum. Fe is the catalyst. Okay, Fe is the catalyst and MO is the promoter. Okay, so promoter का function क्या है? To increase the efficiency of the catalyst. So molybdenum will increase the efficiency of the Fe catalyst. कैसे increase कर सकता है उसकी efficiency? To make it more, that is to have more, provide more surface area to the catalyst, so that more adsorption can take place of the reactants and faster can be the reaction. Okay, so that is molybdenum will act as a promoter. ठीक है. कैटालिटिक पॉइजन्स क्या होते हैं? कैटालिटिक पॉइजन्स मतलब इन द कैटलिस्ट देयर विल बी सम इम्प्योरिटी, लाइक से आर्सेनिक हुआ. ओके, आर्सेनिक या फिर कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड प्रेजेंट इन कैटलिस्ट which decreases the rate of reaction is catalytic poisons. ठीक है. तो ये सब catalytic poisons कहते हैं because it is decreasing the rate of the reaction. जैसे प्लैटिनम है, प्लैटिनम में इफ द इम्प्योरिटी ऑफ आर्सेनिक इज प्रेजेंट, देन वेर एवर प्लैटिनम इज बीइंग यूज्ड, दैट आर्सेनिक विल कॉज अ प्रॉब्लम because arsenic is present as an impurity in the platinum, and that platinum will not be effective in carrying out the reaction faster. Okay, so that those are called as catalytic poisons. Okay, arsenic you will get carbon monoxide, you will be observing they are all catalytic poisons. Followed everyone? How does this catalyst increase the rate of the reaction? Have you ever thought? It increases when we were learning about catalyst in the chapter number 5, chemical kinetics, that time you had seen how catalyst is increasing the rate of reaction. It is increasing the rate of the reaction by bringing down the energy barrier. Okay, it is increasing the rate of the reaction. Suppose ये तुम्हारा energy barrier है, this is your energy barrier from here, this is the energy barrier, then it will increase or it will bring down the energy barrier. When you are using a catalyst, it will, ये देखो energy barrier को decrease करती है. Okay, so it will bring down the energy barrier and that is how it increases the rate of reaction. Negative catalysis में क्या होता है? वो energy barrier को increase कर देता है, preventing the reaction to move faster. Okay, so catalyst brings down the energy barrier and thus it increases the rate of the reaction. That is how it works. That is how it increases the rate of the reaction. Okay, so these were the basic things which you should know about the catalyst. Okay, note down everyone. Coming to types of catalyst, there are two types of catalyst. One is homogeneous catalyst and another is heterogeneous catalyst. Homogeneous catalyst means where the reactants, products and the catalyst, they all are in the gaseous phase, then that is called as homogeneous catalyst. जैसे यहाँ पे NO है for the production of SO3 by the oxidation of SO2, it is a homogeneous catalyst, okay, because NO is also a gas while all the other reactant and the product is also gaseous in nature. Similarly, the production of carbon dioxide from carbon monoxide in presence of NO is again gaseous in nature. So, therefore, you can observe this is also homogeneous catalyst. Decomposition of O3 is ozone. So, decomposition of ozone in presence of either NO, nitric oxide or Cl, it is also homogeneous in nature because all of them are in gaseous phase. The catalyst also and the reactant and the product is also in the gaseous phase. Okay? Then H2O2 in presence of iodide ion, its decomposition, that is also gaseous in nature. Okay? All of them are gaseous in nature. Okay? These are all gaseous in nature. The hydrolysis of esters, जैसे ये कौन सा एस्टर हो गया, दिस इज इथाइल एसीटेट और इथाइल एथेनोएट. Hydrolysis in presence of an acid, all of them it will be in the same phase. Okay. This is liquid, this is liquid, the H plus is also in the liquid form, all of them they will come out in the liquid form. Okay. So, these are examples where you find that the catalyst and the reactants and products are in the gaseous state. Followed everyone? So, they all will be in the liquid phases. जबकि hydrolysis of sucrose means what? The sugar which you are normally using, that is called as the sucrose, जिसका composition क्या है? C12H22O11. This is your sucrose. So, this sucrose in water in the presence of H plus ions, it is giving you the glucose and fructose. This is what? This is your glucose and this is your fructose. ठीक है? Okay, here they all will be in the aqueous form. ये जो है this is aqueous, ये liquid हो जाएगा, H2O is liquid but this is aqueous, H plus again aqueous, okay, acid in water. So, again all the same phase. तो ये सब examples, यहाँ पे ethanol का ethanol getting converted into ether, diethyl ether बनाने के लिए ethanol is being used. Ethanol is liquid, ethyl is also diethyl ether is also liquid and water is also liquid in nature. So, they all are in the same phase. That kind of a catalyst is called as homogeneous catalyst. यहाँ पे H2SO4 catalyst है, यहाँ पे भी H plus बताया मतलब acid है. Here also H plus means it is an acid. So, all the acid and the reactant product, they are in the same phase, they are all examples of homogeneous catalysis and the catalyst is homogeneous in nature. Okay. Coming to heterogeneous catalysis. What is the meaning of heterogeneous catalysis or heterogeneous catalyst we say? जैसे Haber's process, this is your Haber's process. Okay. Haber's process for the production of ammonia. ठीक है. N2, H2, NH3 all are in gaseous form but Fe it is in the solid form. Therefore, it is heterogeneous catalysis and Fe is the heterogeneous catalyst. Carbon monoxide with H2 in presence of Cu, ZnO2 and Cr2O3. It is a mixture of solids. The catalyst, it is a mixture of solids while all the other reactant product they are in the gaseous form. Okay. Then SO2 plus O2 giving you SO3, vanadium pentoxide, हमने previously example लिया था इसको in the contact process. See, this is solid in nature while all the other reactant product they are in the gaseous form. So this is an example of heterogeneous catalyst. Process is heterogeneous catalysis. Cracking of hydrocarbons in zeolite catalyst. अभी zeolite जो है that is solid in nature, लेकिन hydrocarbons it will be gaseous in nature. Then it will be or hydrocarbons can even be liquid in nature. So therefore, using the zeolite which is solid in nature, it is acting as a catalyst and therefore it is a heterogeneous catalyst. Product of hydrocarbons using cobalt as catalyst, production, okay, we will write production of hydrocarbon. Fischer-Tropsch process for obtaining acetone, you have learnt, no, previous class 10th standard you must have learnt this Fischer-Tropsch process. So what is Fischer-Tropsch process? Fischer-Tropsch process is the production of acetone, it is a hydrocarbon, and using cobalt as the catalyst or even iron as the catalyst. Hydrocarbons का production के लिए even iron is being used as a catalyst. Now cobalt, iron, they are all solid in nature. So therefore, it is heterogeneous catalysis. Cobalt and iron is the heterogeneous catalyst. Then polymerization of ethylene. Ethylene polymerizes to polythene and this is carried out under the catalyst TiCl4, that is or trialkyl aluminium, जिसे हम together we call it as Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Okay, polymerization process में use होता है. फिर that Ostwald's process for the production of HNO3, उसमें भी rhodium is being used as a catalyst. First NO plus O giving you NO2. In that process, rhodium is being used as a catalyst. Rhodium is a solid while all the other are in the gaseous form, NO, and NO2, all of them are in the gaseous form. Okay, so there again you can see heterogeneous catalysis and rhodium is the heterogeneous catalyst. फिर hydrogenation of any reaction, जहाँ पे nickel is being used as a catalyst. Nickel is solid while all other hydrogen is a gas, and the any hydrocarbon which has to be hydrogenated, it is also gaseous in nature. So all that are examples of heterogeneous catalyst and the phenomenon heterogeneous catalysis. Okay, so please note it down. Now we will study about the theory of heterogeneous catalysis. It is also known as the adsorption theory. Okay, it is known as the adsorption theory. So what is happening here? This is the catalyst surface with the free valencies. Okay, so these are all the free valencies where you can have the reactant molecules coming and attaching itself. This is the reactant. These two reactants are not reacting under the normal condition, but when it comes in contact with the catalyst, what is happening? There is a loose bond being formed between the catalyst and the, we show it by dotted lines. Okay, so what is this process occurring? Diffusion of A and B over the catalyst surface. ठीक है. Here what has happened? The loose bonds are formed with the loose bonds between A and B are formed. Between A and B नहीं, between A and catalyst बोलेंगे. Okay, A and B में तो अभी reaction नहीं हो रहा है. A and the catalyst are formed. Okay, between A and also B is also forming a loose bond between them. Then reaction takes place. Here what is happening? Reaction between A and B takes place. Are you understanding? So here between A and B the reaction is taking place. And lastly what happens? Once the formation of a bond is taking place between A and B, then desorption, what is it? Desorption of AB molecule takes place. Desorption between AB molecule will take place. So this is how the different steps you can show for the heterogeneous catalysis. पहले क्या होता है, A and B, it is moving towards the catalyst, it is getting diffused over the catalyst surface, it's forming a loose bond between the catalyst and the molecule, reactant molecule. After that the reaction between the A and B takes place here. There is a bond formation taking place between A and B. ठीक है, and this A and B then forms a molecule and it gets detached from the catalyst surface. Okay. Now again, what is found here, that the catalyst with free valency is regenerated. Can you see here? It is regenerated. Okay. It is regenerated. So this is how you can understand the adsorption theory or the theory of heterogeneous catalysis. Okay, note it down. You can just read it from your textbook also. Now let us discuss about some of the important features of solid catalyst. Okay, important features of the solid catalyst. One is activity. What do you mean by that activity? It is the capacity of a catalyst to increase the rate of the reaction. See, H2 plus O2, will it react under normal condition? It will not react under the normal condition. But if you are carrying out this process in the presence of platinum, then it forms water with explosion. Okay. So here this occurs with explosion, showing the activity of that catalyst, its ability to catalyze the reaction between H2 and O2. So this is what we understand by activity of the catalyst, the capacity of a catalyst to increase the rate of the reaction. Okay. So this is a very good example to understand. Normal condition, hydrogen oxygen will not react, but as soon as you are carrying out this in presence of platinum, the platinum will catalyze this reaction, and this reaction occurs with an explosion, indicating the activity of the catalyst. Okay. Second is selectivity. What do you mean by selectivity? It is the ability to direct the reaction to form a particular product, excluding the others. Okay, you are forming a particular product, excluding the others. Other products are not formed. Only selective product is being formed. Say for example, like carbon monoxide plus H2 in presence of Cu, it will give HCHO. Okay, so it is selective. This copper will be able to catalyze CO plus H2, giving formaldehyde. The same CO plus H2 in presence of Cu, ZNO, Cr2O3, it will give you methanol, another product. So here selectivity, both the reactants are same, but this particular catalyst will be giving this product, that is methanol, while if the catalyst is different, then it will give you the different product. So this is what we call as the selectivity of the catalyst. Okay. So it is, this catalyst is directing the reaction to form this product. Okay. So that is what we understand by selectivity. Now specificity. Specificity का meaning क्या है? Every catalyst is specific for a particular reaction. See, we cannot have one catalyst catalyzing two reactions. That is, there should be the reaction has to be catalyzed by a specific catalyst. जैसे sucrose conversion to the glucose and fructose. It is carried out by a specific enzyme. It is not carried out by the enzyme which converts sucrose into the decomposition product is sucrase, while other enzymes won't be able to catalyze this reaction. मतलब एक particular catalyst जो है, it will be able to catalyze only one kind of a reaction. It will not be able to catalyze another reaction. ठीक है, जैसे यहाँ पे प्लैटिनम है, सपोज इट्स जस्ट एन एग्जाम्पल कि प्लैटिनम जो है इट विल बी एबल टू कैटलाइज द रिएक्शन बिटवीन H2 and O2, बट इट वोंट बी एबल टू कैटलाइज अनदर reaction. So it will behave as a catalyst in a particular reaction. It is specific for a reaction. The catalyst will be specific for a reaction. So here specificity means what? Catalyst is specific. Catalyst is specific for a reaction. The formation of curd is done by the formation of curd is what? Its milk is getting converted into the curd with the help of lactase enzymes. So that lactase enzymes is able to convert only milk to curd. It won't be able to catalyze any other reaction, that it won't be able to catalyze the decomposition of sugar into or hydrolysis of sugar, it will not be able to carry out. So it is specific for a particular reaction. That is called as specificity of the catalyst. Okay, so that you can note down. Let us see some of the enzyme catalysis. Enzymes are what? Enzymes are known as biocatalysts. They are protein molecules which are useful in catalyzing biochemical reactions. So in our body there are various enzymes which are catalyzing the biochemical reactions occurring in our body. Okay, so the various enzyme catalysis reactions are inversion of cane sugar, which is done by invertase enzyme. Okay, so cane sugar is what? C12H22O11. This is your cane sugar. So invertase enzyme will convert them into C6H12O6 glucose plus fructose. Okay, C6H12O6. This is fructose. Okay, and this is glucose. Okay, so this is your sucrose. So then conversion of sugar into ethyl alcohol, that can also be done. Say C6H12O6, it is done with the help of the enzyme zymase. Okay, zymase, it is giving you C2H5OH, ethanol. Okay, so this is how another enzyme is being catalyzing the sugar into ethanol. Okay, then conversion of starch into maltose, this is your starch. It's a biomolecule, we will be learning about it. Starch converts to maltose. Okay, maltose with the help of the enzyme diastase. Okay, MCQ mein this can be useful in your board exam, so please note down. Conversion of maltose into sugar is done with the help of maltase enzyme, and conversion of urea to ammonia and CO2 is done with the help of urease. This is your urea, NH2CO, NH2, it is urea. Okay, conversion of milk into curd is done with the help of lactobacilli. Okay, or lactase enzymes you can say. So this is how various enzyme catalysis reactions are shown here. So learn the names of the enzymes, it's there in your textbook, so you can go through it properly and write it down. Okay. Mechanism of enzyme catalyst and the characteristics of enzymes will be done in the next section. Okay.